You may know Mahershala Ali from his role as Remy Danton in the hit series House of Cards. Now he stars in a very different role in the new movie Moonlight. It chronicles the life of a black man from childhood to adulthood as he struggles to find his place in the world. Ali plays a drug dealer who becomes a mentor to the little boy.
Hey, let your head rest in my hand. Relax. I got you, I promise. I'm not gonna let you go. Hey, man, I got you. There you go. 10 seconds. That right there, you're in the middle of the world.
The Wall Street Journal hails Moonlight as, quote, a masterpiece and a sublime, love that word, novelistic work of art. We welcome Mahershala Ali to the table. Hello.
Thank you for having me.
When I first heard about this movie, I thought, okay, great, another black drug dealer.
Yeah.
Boy, what a cliche, here we go again.
Of course.
And then you said sort of the same thing, that you did not want to play a stereotype, and he's not.
No, he isn't. He's very human. I think what I responded to in first reading the script was that he reminded me of a few people I was in close proximity to growing up who were very human, who were good fathers, and in one case, a good mother. But for so many of these young people growing up in some of these communities, it comes down to opportunities and access, and some people end up turning to that to kind of.
But just the tenderness of that scene of showing that little boy how to swim.
Yes, yes, and you know, so in what world would you see a drug dealer teaching a boy how to swim?
That's right.
Our playwright who wrote the source material, Troy McCraney, has shared a story several times about the drug dealer, the person who this character was based on, teaching him how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
And those are the stories, those are the moments that those qualities, those things are some of the things that people need to hear about and know about some of these people.
As a mother, it was very painful to watch this young boy whose mother was on drugs, and he was alone.
Yes.
Except for the character you play kind of mentors him a bit. It was really painful to see what he went through. Bullied at school.
Yeah. You know, we definitely touch on persecution and some of these things that make it so much more difficult for
struggling
people to
with the sexuality.
Struggling with the sexuality. So some of these things that make it that much more difficult for people to accept and embrace who they are and live life on their terms. And one of the things that we do hope the film does is, by the end of it, is create an opening, sort of a shaft of light for empathy, so that when you see other people who you believe that at first you can't identify with, that perhaps because of this movie that it would kind of help people see the commonalities between us all.
Did House of Cards and your performance have anything to do with getting this role?
It's funny, it almost was a hindrance to me getting this role, but I'd worked with a producer, Adela Romansky, on another project, and I played a character from a similar world, and Barry had known me from House of Cards, and when she pitched the idea of me in the role, he said, well, he's a little too straight-laced.
But that's why it's called acting. That's why it's called acting.
Adela showed him some footage from another film. I had 2 scenes in this movie that she produced a year before Moonlight, and that was essentially my audition tape.
But you were playing 3 characters in different states, 30 days straight, and you had to separate. You were worried about them bleeding, overlapping.
4.
So 4 characters. Sorry, 4 characters. And so what did you do to sort of keep everybody separate?
Well, one of the first things I did was I made these playlists that were really specific to each character. So basically mixtapes, and because I felt like everyone is attracted to different music, and we all are attracted to different things sonically and carry ourselves different ways. And so I made these playlists that were really specific to each character, and they helped me kind of zone in on the day and get comfortable and kind of step into the shoes of that character.
Well, they're calling this your breakout year.
It's a great performance.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mahershala Ali. Moonlight is in theaters now.